Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian, and welcome to the show.
We'll come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing, and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon. And then all of a sudden it's a cloud of doom. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. We all fell down from a giant dying star. Stardust on the breeze, pick an avatar. From nothing into all, and then the next thing to arrive is a terrifying fear of how you're supposed to live your life. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
Friday night baseball from the K, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. The Yankees are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Heath Billmeyer will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one
Leading
here
off
today.
Tonight for the Yankees.
So digging
The
in
second
now,
baseman.
DJ LeMahieu, as we take a look at the
LeMahieu.
splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
First pitch.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their
7:15.
cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Hops this one up. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, to see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Tulowitzki is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
The 2-0 on the way. This is line to left. Pemberton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brett Gardner, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
there's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. LeMahieu stands at first with one out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gordon is there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it.
The left fielder,
this is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Second, the center fielder.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Here's Chris Owings now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Runner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen bases. We check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, you know, D-Lo, every pitcher loves that shortstop. Does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance. to execute and get us out of this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
The first
I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Here's the 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2, and he fouls this one off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all
Batting
strikeouts
fifth.
are created equal.
The catcher.
Right there, he goes down on
Salvador.
strikes, but he really made that guy on the
Lopez.
mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The set and the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. Second inning upcoming here in KC with no score. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And it's fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one down here to start the second.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively.
28.
And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens? A lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
He'll come into play at 317. A dozen home runs, 27 driven in. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi
leading
will
up
start
for
things
the
out
Royals,
against James Paxton
the
as
shortstop,
we get the inning underway.
Adalberto Mondesi.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
Batting seventh.
And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Striding in, Brian Goodwin, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped straight up. Tulowitzki onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that
third
pitch
baseman
up in the zone.
Kessler.
They took him up the ladder, and he
Kessler.
couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Chesler Cuthbert, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 3 for 9. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Paxton has his sign. 0-2 on its way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Troy
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Two strikes.
Three and two now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the the field for a double.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Hamilton has a play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Struck him out. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, thanks, Eddie. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out #1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
The left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Hamilton, a former Cincinnati Red, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Owings. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Paxton has his sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
This is foul right side.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. KC down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius,
leading off
as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The catcher,
and while we have a moment, here's a look at the
Austin
Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Romine, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Fouled off. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll take. Take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Merrifield next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And another foul ball. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right
now.
Now as we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Paxton's ready. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied 0-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Perez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Tulowitzki.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. LeMahieu rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely to 3rd as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Up next for the Yankees.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball up. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing, and he popped him up straight up as this is right around home plate, and Sally will make the play here to retire the side. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. On to the bottom of the 5th. Now 1-0 Yanks. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now in the box,
Leading up for the Royals,
they'll start things out here on the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Cuthbert is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order. They still trail 1-0.
Your
Kevin
attention,
McCarthy
please.
will come on in
Now
relief here and appear in game number 25
number
on the year
61.
so far.
Kevin McCarthy.
once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and there's out number 2.
The catcher,
this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0.
You say you're trying to reach the sky. You can do it, all it takes is time.
Standing in, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Gordon stands at second with no outs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts. And that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Into the box, Chris Owings. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Owings is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive on this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Whit Merrifield, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Number 66.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Jonathan Holder is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 56. One man out.
Jonathan Holder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in now, Torres. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit. So maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
That had to be in the scouting report right there.
Up
you don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Torres on at first, nobody out. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook. And that can really frustrate you.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Owings is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. This is line to left. Well, this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Troy Tulowitzki.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This is in the air out to right field. Gordon is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks strand a
please
pair.
join for the
They lead it
traditional
1-0.
seventh inning stretch.
Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi.
Leading up
two
for the
to
Royals.
this point.
This
The
thing's
shortstop,
far from over, even though we're
Adalberto
moving into the back end of this game.
Mondesi.
Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout.
Now
I'll tell you,
batting,
in a one-run
the
game,
designated hitter,
especially this late,
Ryan.
getting that first guy in the inning is
Good
so
win.
important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Boyd scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Chesler Cuthbert.
Into the box, Chesler Cuthbert. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0.
Your
Brian
attention,
Flynn
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for the
as he'll do
Royals.
so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Brian Flynn.
Digging in now for the Yankees,
Leading off
Brett
for the Yankees,
Gardner. He got under
right
one and
fielder,
popped out his last
Brett
time up.
Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Hamilton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base
is,
and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Chris Owings. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They're down 1-0.
Your
Willie
attention,
Peralta
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to start the ninth
Royals.
inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Peralta.
Next for New York, Austin Romine. He was retired via the ground
Leading
ball
off
last time up.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Torres. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with 2 away now.
That the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. His career line against Willie Peralta. He's 0 for 4. He's set. The 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-2. Still 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Stepping up to the plate, Whit Merrifield. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days. 66. But it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. And he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And it's fouled away. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. So the Bronx Bombers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. James Paxton earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 1 run.
Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the American League East, James Paxton earned the victory while striking out 11, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Royals 1-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-2. The San Diego Padres got 11 hits overall as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-0. The Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox 6-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Scott Oberg got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen as Colorado defeated Baltimore 1-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-3. The Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-0. The Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 1-0. The Nationals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 2-0. The Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 9-2. Pedro Strop collected win number 2 on the year as the Cubs got past the Reds 2-1. Drew Butera grabbed 3 base knocks, leading Philadelphia to the victory over the Brewers 4-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-3. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 7-4. Alan Hansen swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 3-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.